first wedding with Cody, it was very, very private. It was a spiritual union that we had. It was very small because in our church, when it's a plural wife, they always have a smaller wedding. But there's no dancing or cake cutting. It just wasn't a party.
The favoritism with Cody really is exposed when Christine talks about the plural wives and the weddings they're supposed to be having. Let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. It's Mary. And we invite you guys to like, subscribe, and comment down below, you all, because while Christine was talking about her first wedding to Cody and how it's so different from this one that she's having, she made the, well, I don't know if it's a revelation, because I don't know if she has said this before or not. You guys can let us know. But she said that when another wife comes into a family, like you're only supposed to have a small wedding. Mary and Cody, very simple, really nobody else is there except for people from the church. Mary and Cody had the biggest wedding because that was the first wife.
That was the first wife, yes.
But every single wife after that is supposed to have a small, very tiny ceremony. It's not a party. There's no dancing. There's no celebration.
It's hard enough for the wife. The other wife coming in.
Right.
And you don't have to come in all bragging and stuff because she has children, whatever. However, also I think that it's good for the husband. Because, see, he don't want to use his coin to be doing any big wedding. So anything that kind of
all the coin he did
helps him out anyway, he loves those rules. Yes.
But Cody didn't want that. It's not for his precious little Robyn who's too pretty to cook and clean.
Yes, not for her. She needed to have a whole
the best wedding,
the whole
production,
because he wanted to be her knight in shining armor. That's what he wanted to be for Robyn, and that's kind of how she played it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm this poor single mother, 3 kids. I never had a crib, even though I know it was a lie.
3 children, you know, he coerced me and he stole my precious. I actually loved the way she talked about. I actually like that talk, but I can't remember what it was. How he stole
when you give your heart or your purity to someone and they just take it and then they treat it like trash and then they throw it on the floor.
So anyway, but so those are the stories that she told him. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why she needed the 7 days or the 2 weeks or however long she took for the honeymoon, because, you know, he needed to teach her and show her about love and everything else, because you know she never had it with this guy, you know, that she had her kids with. And so it's the same thing. I had a shabby marriage, and you know, I just wish I had had an opportunity like Mary did to have a big wedding. And when I see those pictures or she tells me about it, I'm just like, wow, Mary is so lucky. And so Cody thinks to himself, oh God, I cannot have
Mary had the best wedding. Mary can't have the best wedding. Robyn
I gotta have something like that for Robyn.
For someone I really love. Yes. I never loved Mary. And I was trapped in that marriage. And she emotionally abused me. So she will not have the best wedding. I will have my dream wedding as well. And I will be involved in the wedding dress.
Everything. So it's like he was, and it's kind of like both of them were riding into the sunset, and then you had the 3 Stooges looking over to them.
Those 3 Stooges.
Like, how wonderful! Like these were the audience members, the 3 wives and the children.
They were observing their love life.
Yes, they were observing this longingly, this wonderful relationship.
It's like watching The Notebook and you're in the audience.
Yes.
Which I don't compare the relationship to anything like The Notebook. The Notebook was pure and it was amazing. It was phenomenal. It's a phenomenal movie. Oh my God, that was so sweet. But so, they're like watching it from afar, but like it's
so he went all out. With Robyn, even though she's the 4th wife, I don't care. I am going to go all out. I'm going to give her what she did not have from this bad man. He's not a good man. Because I had to make sure that he was not a good man. Because if he was a good man, I would not have even given Robyn a second look. Because already you know I wasn't giving her a second look because she was divorced.
And she had 3 kids. And she wasn't a virgin.
Okay, but the fact that, you know, he was a really, really bad man. And I had to bring her into the fold. This is why I had to dump Mary, get her marriage certificate, give it to Robyn so that they can feel secure.
I had to let my diesel jeans model have the wedding of her dreams.
There you just go with your hands. But
I will never get over that whole Diesel Jeans model comment.
That was hilarious.
Like, who told him that lie?
That was hilarious.
Who told that man that lie?
But yeah, so he gave Robyn that, and yes, we can say, okay, they just had the show, and because they were just having the show, they wanted to do, they were going to actually start the show with her wedding. When you read the book,
yeah,
they were going to actually start the show with Robyn's wedding. And it was like, fourth wives, what? No.
The special treatment Robyn got was too
we
much.
We cannot do that. But he had this whole big old wedding, invited all kinds of people.
I know.
Doing their dancing it up and everything. Although I really hated those brown dresses.
They were ugly.
They were
that brown
so
was not their color.
Ugly. Of course, Robyn didn't care. She had already had her little white dress.
I know.
And all of that. Did they do the brown dress before she wore the white dress? Or did she go and wear the white dress after?
I can't remember.
I don't know. You guys remind us.
Yeah, she wore it after the wedding. No, she wore it for the pictures.
The brown dress first.
Yeah, and then she wore her brown dress for the rest of the event.
You mean the white dress for the rest of the event?
Yeah. Okay. I do remember that.
Yeah, because I can't see her doing all that dance. Because I remember her dancing with that white dress. I remember that. But, yeah, I mean, just the favoritism from the get-go. And I always say these wives were very complacent.
Yeah,
from the very beginning. Because they really should have had those conversations, set those boundaries from the very beginning.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? Cody is so manipulative. As we know, he was taking away those weenies. They saw what was happening with Mary.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't want to be Mary number 2. And so they just fell in line. You saw already Christine was having such a hard time.
Yeah.
Because she dared to try to keep this man accountable.
I know.
Simply for, I am working for the family at night and I am pregnant. And I need you to just go tuck these kids in. Make sure that they're in bed asleep. Because they got to go to work, go to school the next day.
Yeah, you can
And
do
he
that.
could not do that. He was upset about there. And how dare she talk to him about it? I guess maybe he expected her to ask one of the wives to help him. Mary, who her kids had a problem with.
And Mary, who didn't
Janelle,
like kids.
Janelle, who is working. Who was she going to ask? All she was asking for you to come, you got upset about that. But yeah, favoritism.
At the highest level.
But yeah, the wives were a little complacent. But then when you look at their situation, what really could they have done?
Nothing really.
Even the whole honeymoon thing. When they're like, really, this is a lot of time. Christine had to go to Robyn. Tell me you really needed this time. Just like, I really did. Like, for what? What did you really need that time for? But they were given that time. Yeah, and I didn't see anything special that they were doing except for running around like teenagers and enjoying themselves and living it up.
And Robyn was quite uncovered on the beach. I don't know what their
They
rules
were thoroughly enjoying themselves. Okay? So, like, all the things that Cody could not do with the other wives because he didn't have money, he was now going to do it with Robyn.
Yeah.
And instead of him being grateful to the other wives, he became more and more like insatiable, needed more. They needed more.
Yeah.
In fact, she needed a nanny instead of just going to go ask your sister wives. And that takes from the family fund.
Yeah. Really
I need a nanny to help me take care of the kids. And telling Cody, like, if you wanted to have a child. Remember she was saying all that stuff?
I remember.
Like, she's going to need a nanny because she's doing sister wives closet.
Yeah, I remember that. Hot mess, y'all.
So, yeah, favoritism at its highest form. But that's why we were so happy that Christine gets to have a wedding special. But TLC... Right? Christine got robbed of her wedding in the first time, and now you guys just robbed her of the second one.
I know.
Like, we want to see it, and you guys have to do right by it.
Yeah. But it's Mary.
And Alma.
We invite you guys to like,
subscribe,
and comment down below.
Bye.
Bye.